Fuck on your daughter, fuck on my brother.
Baseball for you on a Tuesday night from Tropicana Field. Continuing the road trip with the first of two between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Jake Odorizzi will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's had good success against left-handed hitters, hitting under 250 against him. When you're having that kind of success against the left-handers, you're going to be in a lot of games.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, that 500 is like the magic number. Now, they won their last game. Now they're 1 under 500. If you get to 500, you feel like, okay, now we can start to build something special. But you got to get to that 500 mark. That's why this game is so important. They win today, they're at 500.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And now look out as that runs in and gets him. And a very interesting start to this one.
In the second spot tonight,
there's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Previous meetings with Jake Odorizzi, 11 hits in 33 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Again, a 1-2. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Squared that one up just a little late. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Another try at 2-2. In the dirt here. Nobody out, runner on first. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So striding forward now, Mookie Betts has come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on. But right here, he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And that's through into left, a base hit. Rasmus able to get it back in, and that's going to hold the runner at third base.
Well, that's a big hit right there. You might be wondering why they hold the runner up. Now you have bases loaded. Anytime you have no outs, you don't want to force that guy to be thrown out. Now you put the pressure on the defense with the bases loaded.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Little tapper down the first baseline. Foul ball, however, strike one.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. With two strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Change up that time. A swing, and this one's driven out to deep left center. This ball has a chance, and it is over the wall, a home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 47 thus far as they move on top 4-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game. But things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam. And they might not be done yet.
Batting fifth.
In now, Andrew Valenzuela. As he'll take a look at ball one. That batting average, boy, pushing very close to 400. 17 home runs and 43 RBIs. Fouled straight back. 4 runs here in this half inning. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So coming to the plate, Eduardo Nunez, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
If you like the long ball, this is your team. Matt, they lead the league in homers. They sit back and let it fly. 2-0, 3-1. They're coming out of the shoes. This is going to be fun to watch.
In now, Brandon Belt. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is back and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting 8th. The designated
Here's
hitter.
Michael Saunders now.
Michael
Previous
Saunders.
meetings with Jake Odorizzi, he's gone 3 for 11. He's taken him deep once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. But the damage done as the Red Sox get 4 thanks to the grand slam. On to the bottom of the first now in St. Pete. It's now 4-0 Boston. Rick Porcello will be on the mound for the series opener. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's had a little bit of a struggle against right-handed hitters, and to me, that's the key to this game. They're hitting over 300. Right-handed hitters over 300. So he's going to have to get the right-handers out if he wants to win this game. Let's see if he's able to execute against the right-handers in this one.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
They are sizzling hot right now. They look as good as they're going to look probably all year. You don't put together streaks like this. They're looking for 10 games in a row. How many teams have the ability to do that? They're playing great ball right now. Man, are they fun to watch. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. 1 out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, clearly it didn't start the way they wanted it to. They're already down a bunch of runs. But what do? You play the same game. Try to manufacture, score runs. Let's try to win this inning. The next inning, chip away at that lead until you get right back in the game.
So stepping in, Steven Souza. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now here's the pitch. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So digging in now, Corey Dickerson. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Now the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here's Jackie Bradley now. The average just
Leading
a
off
few
for the Red
ticks
Sox,
shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1. Bradley waits on the 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it one away.
Well, let's take a look at the Rays defense, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two. And now a pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with another 0-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Pedroia's around first, heading for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
And a swing and a chance for Longoria at third. And he'll tag the runner coming by, at least make him throw it. And the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So striding in, Evan Longoria. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And this will get on by Ramirez for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Longoria rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, Wilson Ramos. Arguably one of the hotter hitters in the league right now. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
Batting 7th, left fielder.
He's set. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. A man at third with 1 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. Valenzuela is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Standing in, Matt Duffy. In his career against Porcello, comes in with 6 hits in 17 at-bats. Now a ball pulled deep down the left field line, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And another foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, he really picked his team up right there. After the pop out, you're thinking, oh, we may not score. Then he hops up there with 2 outs and drives in the run. That just lifts everybody's spirits.
Logan Morrison is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading off for Boston, shortstop.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Hanley Ramirez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Now we're going to see what he's made of, Matt. He got a couple runs right there. They put on the board for him, but now you got to be that stopper. This is the half inning. You got to shut them down after you were given some runs.
And, oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Fly ball out to right field. Souza is under it. 1 down. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Valenzuela. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Ready for another chance. Eduardo Nunez 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Well, he's got him thinking right now. There's a fastball, then he comes back at the curveball and gets him out in front. I think when you get him out in front like that, you come back and throw another curveball right here.
And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Matt Vasgersian back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And that one stayed too low apparently. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1. And now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he struck him out. So with one away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. Digging in to try it again, Steven Souza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. Evan Longoria is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And this is past Belt on down the line. A fair ball.
We're just not used to seeing him get nothing but base hits. Usually hitting the long ball. You look at that column, it says 2 hits. You're thinking they're extra base hits, but he'll take the single.
Stepping in now, Brad Miller. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Rays get one back here. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 10.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Kiermaier patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
5. Designated hitter Michael Saunders.
Here's Michael Saunders now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a flare out to left center. Coming in is Rasmus. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder.
Striding in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Now batting.
Well, there's a little 2-out base hit. Maybe start a little 2-out rally. Now he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Liner towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And he is in there.
A little 2-out rally going on right now. Back-to-back base hits, and now your runners at first and third. And let's see, maybe they'll try to steal a run here. And there's a lot of things that can still happen with 2 outs in the inning.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Yes. He pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kiermaier on the run. And the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, but they hang on to a. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 40.
The pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Into the box now, Colby Rasmus. He popped out in his first trip. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball. Striding into the box, Matt Duffy looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And this is swung on and hit on the ground at Pedroia at second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
First baseman number
ready
7.
Now, Logan Morrison, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
I like the high fastball. 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Bradley is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Henley Ramirez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. A quick out number 1.
The catcher, number 17.
Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Valenzuela. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air out to right. After it is Souza. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Up and in for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Souza is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Red Sox lead. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. No hits
And
in 2
leading
trips
off
to
for the
the
Rays,
plate for him in the ballgame.
center fielder,
There's Porcello back
Kevin
at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike.
Ball.
And that misses 1-1.
Strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Right fielder number 20.
Ready once again, Steven Souza. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here, 2 away.
The batter number 10. Designated hitter. Corey.
Now in the box, Corey Dickerson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Called strike, 0-2.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Now here it comes. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they're going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
First pitch of the at-bat. Evan Longoria is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
And he's safe.
Now batting, second baseman,
Standing in now, Brad Miller. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Betts is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rays. Brad Boxberger takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 26.
Ready for another chance? Brandon Belt. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kiermaier going back at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Brock Holt will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The average for him sitting at .312 on the season. 9 homers and 28 RBIs. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Belt rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he is going to beat the throw home as he scores to make this a 5-3 game now.
That ball's inside and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plans to go up the middle, good things can happen.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Benintendi. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. And he lays off there 1-0. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Liner towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That ball's off the plate. He pulls his hands in and gets a base hit to the outfield. And the only way you hit that inside pitch is if you're looking for it. Look at the screen right here. That ball's not even in the zone. He had to be looking inside to hit that ball.
Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia. Fly ball out toward left center field. And the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well. The runner scores from second. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 7-3 ball game.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Here's Mookie Betts. Fouled back. Now the 0-1. Ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in right place to throw strikes.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Hanley Ramirez waits on deck. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Ready with the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Souza going back. Gone! It's a 2-run shot for Hanley Ramirez. His second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
The catcher, number 17.
In now, Andrew Valenzuela. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kiermaier going back on it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Red Sox 9 and the Rays 3. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Catcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Gone to lead off the inning.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Colby Rasmus Stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch now to Rasmus. Way in front of that fastball. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Stepping in now, Matt Duffy, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Lined hard toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Riding in once again, Logan Morrison. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And he misses there, 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
And that's in there, base hit. Throw won't get him. Digging in to try it again, Steven Souza. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. The 0-2 delivery. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Steven Souza becomes out number 2 this inning. Corey Dickerson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And a relay home. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Corey Rasmus is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Corey
Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's following up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
The 0-2 delivery. Very weakly on the ground. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
He's set and the pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. And now the runner's trying for third. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and the pitch is low, and it won't be dug out, so he's going to take third on the stolen base. And over to third now is the runner. The 2-0 on the way. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Drilled to the right side. Miller with a great stop. He's up with it. The throw. Hats off to that one.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here's Brock Holt now. Base is empty in front of him with one away following the RBI ground out. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double digits, the pitching coach is looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Jackie Bradley.
He's ready. Jr. Here's the first offering. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Bradley waits on the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Tyler Thornburg gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Line to the right side. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Brad Miller.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The catcher, number 40.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Wilson Ramos. He went deep last time up. And that misses for ball 1. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. Wilson Ramos has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 for the Rays on the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Hit sharply toward the right side. Souza is there, 1 away. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Fouled back. Here's the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter. Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. Now the count is 2-2.
Ready once again, Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Look out. 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now as they open up a 4-run lead.
Home runs, man, that's some amazing power. Not many guys are hitting the ball over the boards 40 times. At any time in any season in the history of baseball, you hit 40 home runs, you've had an amazing season.
Grounder down the line at third, and this will get by Longoria at third. It's a fair ball, and a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Well, he knew he was going to get a changeup right there. You could tell he's sitting on that the whole way. You don't hit a first pitch changeup without looking for it.
Into the box, Andrew Valenzuela. The 0-1 on its way. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
And the pitch on 2-1. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit.
Now batting.
Standing in, Eduardo Nunez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball one.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Joe Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Boston.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, they've hung around. I know it's late in the game, but that's a big leadoff single. Maybe this will be what they need to get to start that attack to put them ahead.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
There to look at in his bets, and that's out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly, 1 for 6. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. 0-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Steven Souza. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Bradley ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the nighttime here in the Tampa St. Pete area as we welcome you back for the 9th inning in this one on MLB Network. Tommy Hunter enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Rajay Davis will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
This is when you really know you're on a hot streak. When the ball falls in like that, you sit back and you just say, I'll take it.
Brock Holt.
Sandy Leon will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Sandy Leon.
And there goes Davis. A pitch out. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Spin and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. Runner goes for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Here's the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. It's a solo shot for Chris Young. Number 13 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. 24 home runs for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Now batting number 15.
There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Swinging a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. Kiermaier calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
The batter, number 13.
Here's Hanley Ramirez.
Hanley Ramirez.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Miller is there for it. He makes the play. And that'll end the inning. Rajay Davis will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Chris Young will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center.
Rajay Davis.
Corey Dickerson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Chris Young.
And this is swung on and grounded to Ramirez at short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Your third baseman, number 3.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
13, second baseman.
Digging in once again, Brad Miller. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Counts 1-0.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a shot back up the middle. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So that'll extend the inning and bring Wilson Ramos to the plate with 2 away.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Wilson Ramos stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them. So they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now. And they're making it look awfully easy, too.
15-7 is the final score here. The Boston Red Sox hit 6 home runs as a team on the way to a win. Matt Barnes gets the win in relief, his second